Alright, hey Hobie, God bless you. I hope this isn't too loud. I'm trying to work with the volume here. It's about 2:25 a.m., so if I sound tired, I am. I was originally going to make this in a way, give you pages of photographs and just write a bunch of text, but I'm just going to do video. It's easier, faster, and I hope I don't waste too much of your time. Alright, so I'm going to go over some of the strategic stuff that I was planning. This is all the ideas I had in the Arkansas move if we were ever going to do it. And I'll get to that in a sec. Anyway, I'll start here. And yeah, please share this with anybody out there that you believe might find this interesting or useful. The first stuff I'm going to show you is, I believe, very useful, and then I'm going to get into things where it will seem conspiratorial, but you'll see how I back it up. Alright, let me unplug this. Okay, so the first thing is food. You are going to want to have a source of food, and food production where you live is really awesome because you have plenty of water, lots and lots of water. So I remember you were doing your chicken coop thing. Let me kind of get in here. And you already have great ideas. I mean, you know how to do a chicken coop better than I do. My mom has goats and chickens, ducks, dogs. I was raised with animals. She has her own little farm, but it's a California farm. It's very, very small. It's her backyard of almost an acre, so real tiny compared to what you guys have. Let me see. So the idea is to have the chicken coops. I'm going to start on the inside and work my way out. Each of these represents a chicken coop or something like that. The one for the hatchlings and the young ones, however, you have to separate them from the adults. But you would have the main ones, and this is just my design, like 10, 20, 30 egg-laying chickens, or for meat, however that is, and then you'd have the one that's segregated because of age and the pecking order, however that stuff works out. And then you'd have your first fence, or your second fence, which would be the one that protects the actual chicken coops. And in between the two fences, the first fence, the outer layer fence, and the second fence, that's where I would have my dog house, and I would have that so he or she, the dog could roam in this area that is fenced off in between the two. Then you'd have your outer fence, and then this one you would line with some kind of sound device like a bell or ringing thing, whatever it takes. You can even do it to this one as well. But what this is to do is to alert the dog that, ring, 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 come and check it out. And not only that, but I would train the dog, started earlier. You can train an old dog. I've done it. I do it. And so it's not that hard. You have to give them the proper motivation, and they will learn, no matter what their age is. As far as them being mobile and having the energy, that's a different story. So the dog would be trained to check out when there's noise, and then you could train it that way quite easily. You're a hunter, so I'm sure you are really good at training dogs. Okay, so that takes care of protein. Chicken eggs, you can really live on chicken eggs. You can feed chicken eggs to your animals. And you guys have lots of bugs in Arkansas, so there's plenty of food for the chickens. Plus they eat scraps, and you could cook certain kinds of leaves and other things to give the chicken feed. You could go 100% natural and not even buy chicken feed. The chickens can eat quite a bit and still give you healthy eggs. Okay, second thing, having a fish pond. I was doing studies in Arkansas, and basically all the fish are contaminated. If you do eat fish out there, just make sure you don't bite into the bone, because that's where most of the stuff is calcified. And scratching the bone surface will release certain, things that are bonded to the calcium or the cartilage, and that's the part that you have to avoid the and stay away from any kind of fish that is really high in fatty, or a fatty fish. Catfish. Yeah, you probably love that stuff, but it's really fat, and the fat collects a lot of the toxins. So anyway, the idea is, or what I was going to do, is build a fish pond. Now, the fish pond, you don't want it flat on the surface. You don't want to have your land and then dig a hole into the land, because then the groundwater is going to contaminate. All of Arkansas has very shallow water tables. Even up there in the highest regions of the Ozarks, it's pretty saturated. You don't have to go far to dig a hole to get your well proper. So the best method, and this is just, you could debate this, I suppose, is to either have a hill or create a hill, or go find a high spot and then dig an indentation into it, and make sure you don't go onto the earth line, or the field line. I don't know how to say that, just the flat surface. You want to keep the water table above that, so that all leaching goes into the ground and goes away from the pool of water that you're growing your fish in. All the stuff that's falling from the sky, chemtrails and all the other toxins in the air, will come into the water, and then they'll leach away. But if this water table's down here, it will kind of stagnate, and that's pretty self-explanatory. You want to do it above surface level and have your own fish pond, so there's another source of protein and food that could be fed to you and your other critters. And the really important is to have a wind flag near your house, barn, and other locations, so that you know which way the wind is moving, upwind, downwind, all that. Where the air is coming from and where it is going. It's really important in case you want to know. It's a good idea when you smell something and you want to know what direction it's coming from. That'll help you isolate what you think you're smelling, and that kind of stuff. All right, so let me go up here. What I found out was some of the most fertile land is along the Arkansas River Valley, the Arkansas River, and all along here is just prime area for growing vegetables. The problem is it floods really easy because they never put in the proper controls, and they're not going to ever. It's just too expensive in this time and age. So you know it better than I do. I'm just going by what I read. You actually live it. But when I actually found a place up here, I told you it was like 20 acres, this and that, and had a house and all this great stuff, 70,000, and then I found out it was less than a mile away from a coal plant, and the coal releases carcinogens into the air, into the water, and you just don't want to eat the stuff there. But also, if you test your vegetables, there are certain vegetables that have a certain saturation in their components. I can't remember, the cytoplasm of the plant cells. Certain ones absorb certain chemicals much easier. And if you can get corn, that's a really good one. Then turn corn into something else like dent corn, and then turn it into your own flour. And then you have your carbohydrates. So I would do a lot of corn, dent corn, create your own carbohydrate that way. All right, let me see. I'm going to pause this. Hopefully I can do the segments on this. Okay, so let's go pause.